It's CardKast with Mike and Lens, the show about everything sports cards, autographs, and memorabilia. I'm Len plus Z, and this is the Mail Day opening video edition. Yes, everybody, it is Mail Day. We only have one thing, and you're looking at it. But I'm gonna combine this with a Mail Day and a little bit of a how-to. And we'll get into this nice oversized PSA DNA slabbed. Look at this. Mickey Mantle autograph. And this is this would be if you went to the Mickey Mantle restaurant back in the day. And that's what the menus looked like. So that was like the cover of the menu. This is actually a postcard. Giant oversized postcard, 5x7 postcard. And this was one of the last items that I had from that Mickey Mantle autograph hoard from one of the earlier fresh catches about a half a year ago. So it was like the last thing I had. I was like, I'm going to get certified. I'll send it in. I finally got around sending it in. And it was the only thing. It was a big box from PSA that looked like you could fit 40 cards in there or so. And that was it, just the one card. So, but anyways, what I'd like to talk to you about is eBay's new standard envelope. So what that is you can, as a seller, it's very exciting. You could send cards out that have the value of under $20 and under 3 ounces, and it will and you get tracking. Okay. So you could send out a 1 ounce, or a 1 ounce package would cost you 51 cents as the seller, 71 cents if it's 2 ounces, and 91 cents if it's 3 ounces. It's tiered that way. However, they recommend you can't send stuff out in a bubble mailer. And what they do is they give you're supposed to purchase these kind of envelopes. They're DVD, CD mailers by EcoSwift. And you could buy them in bulk directly from EcoSwift. You can also purchase them on eBay. They're going to run you anywhere between, depending on where you're getting them, probably 7 to 10 cents. With shipping, I think they sell them in bulks of 500. So I ordered, because I'm going to be listing a lot of stuff, lower end stuff. I picked up 2 cases of 500 each. So just to kind of get me started. Now, so some things that are very confusing about this. So my label's underneath, and I'm using my older discontinued label maker that's laser printer, and the address is underneath. I just got it covered up just to protect the buyer in case you want to go to his house and beat him up. So this is the little tracking mechanism here. This little print on, that's where the tracking is. However, if you bring this to the post office and you ask them to scan it in, this system is a completely separate tracking system than their standard USPS. So this is economy mail, and it's not first class, and their scanners don't work with these. So what has to happen is you have to bring these to the post office. You have to drop them, hand them off, whatever. Put them on I would recommend putting them on the inside so they get out faster or get picked up quicker. And these actually are machinable. Okay. So now what's scary about that is you have cards that are running through the machines with the rollers. Okay. But like my other packages that I do, I try to firm them up a little bit. You want to have them thin enough so they could go in. So if you're looking to send out, say, like a sweet spot autograph, probably not going to work. And you're probably going to want to go back to using the first class package with a bubble mailer on that. But a single card. So this just sold a single card. Okay. So this card just sold for $1.99, and I charge $1 shipping. Okay. This goes into a top loader. You get some older, semi-unsavory or semi-used other top loaders to surround it. You get your business card here. You take that. You got the team bag. Okay. So we want to keep this thin enough. So I'm not going to wrap, another thing around in newspaper like I typically do with my bubble wrap. And then what I do is, because I know it's going through machines, with the rollers And by the way, I've sent out a bunch of these already, and so far haven't had any issues. I think that my label, my 2 3/4 by 7.5 inch label, the one that's now outdated, is not the way to go with these. I think you need a little bit bigger of a target, because I am getting like, scans from all different places, and some things look like they haven't left yet or whatever. But anyways, so I put a little painter's tape on each side to kind of make it like double stuck. And what I do is I center this. I pinch it down here, so it's kind of like in the middle. And then this is now centered in the middle, and it's not going anywhere. So when it runs through the machines, the roller could kick it all different places. This is pretty firmed up enough, but yet pliable enough so that it will get through. And then basically what I'll do is I'll just take the fragile stamper. This is more or less for the post office people to not, bend it or whatever. So, and then your finished product's going to look like this. However, the labels that I'm getting in are the 4x6s, and they'll cover up most of this. And, with the label, there's probably enough white on there where I could just stamp, with the fragile anyways. So now what this allows is it allows you to sell, like where I had a hard time, selling my cards that were valued, $2 to $10. So basically now I can list stuff like, like this, all this stuff, all these like Hall of Famers and stars and semi-stars and semi-high numbers and high numbers in mixed grade condition. I can actually, list these at $2 and $1 shipping, or $3 and $1 shipping, and it works and it sells. And I've already not having that much stuff in my store, I've already had a pretty decent sell through. So again, it's cards valued under $20. You can have like a lot of 5 cards that add up to under $20, and you could send it that way. And also it has to be 3 ounces or under. So the only problem with using these envelopes is that you're going to start off, if you have a top loader or 2 in this envelope, you're already going to be at 1.5 ounces. So you're going to be at the 2 ounce, the 2 ounce, minimum there. So it's going to be 71 cents cost. But what a win for the buyers, that are buying this stuff, and a win for the sellers, because at that price point, it really kind of, I was charging $4.49 for a single. So to try to get $4.49 for the single by itself, now I get to charge, I think I might have this up for $2 or something like that. So $2 and $1 shipping. That's fantastic. And it helps, the dollar, helps cover a little bit of a fee, but most of the shipping, and even if, the other part of the fee reaches into the, the cost of the card or whatever, it's fine. So anyways, huge win. I don't really have much mail day coming in next weekend, but I have another idea for a video, for next Saturday. Should be fun. I'm going to revisit some of my old stuff. My auctions are ending on Monday, and we'll be running a podcast either tomorrow night or Monday night, depending on the scheduling. So thanks for hanging out. I hope the eBay standard envelope helped a little bit as far as, understanding it. Before I leave, calling eBay, the post office doesn't really know about it. So they look at you like you have 3 heads. eBay knows about it, but they kind of give a little bit of misinformation by saying you have to stand there and get the stuff scanned in. It's not the case. Their scanners don't work for it. So the best thing to do is if you're worried about tracking and uploading within the 24 hours to keep your ratings up high, like I strive to do, you want to drop them off on the inside of the post office, as opposed to just dropping them in a mailbox, because otherwise it may be further delayed and it may not get up in time. So anyways, that's the video. And, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments, and we'll just keep checking back. Thanks for hanging out. A sincere thank you to all the listeners out there. If you like the show, please like, share, and comment below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be notified when all of our new shows are uploaded. Click on the links below to join Mike and Lynn's Facebook page loaded with sports memorabilia content. Visit Mike's opening day break room to see tons of new products opened up daily that you can participate in. And lastly, visit our eBay store, CardKast, to look for the newest auctions of sports cards and memorabilia uploaded weekly. And we're out.